Heyo, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday from a snowy Chicagoland. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Froggy? How you doing? Andrew, glad the notifications work for this channel at least. How you doing? Delshon Fernando, what up? Good morning. Meister Peter, hello. Jocko. Eddie, probably your last trading day of the year. Yeah, same here. Trader TV, let's go. Kyle. Hola, Miguel, Timothy, Tyler, next Warren Buffett, Eric, Katzenellenbogen. What's up? So nice sell-off overnight. We're gonna open the market. Nasdaq's gonna be about 0.75% lower. So there's decent short opportunity last night if you caught it. I didn't. I really thought, I had an order to sell like 322s or something like that. I don't remember. What was it? Either way, I didn't get filled and didn't chase it. So it is what? Triple witching, right? Since we had a nice overnight move, I really hope that we get some good price action this morning. I hope it just doesn't fall flat and do a bunch of crazy garbage. I think we all hope that. So we turned around here right around the 100 level, or sorry, not 100 level, 21,000 even. 21,000 even. That's where we turned around and broke this downtrend with a nice. This is the 30-minute chart with a nice candle up. So, which please, yeah. So maybe we retrace a little bit of this move. And I don't really know exactly what to expect today, just because it could have some Friday triple witching shenanigans, right? So, I think the theme is going to stay the same. Stay nimble, stay a little lighter, and stay alive. Live to trade in 2025. So yeah, Katzen, you're right. Our generation is addicted to social media, sports gambling, and trading risky derivatives. Robinhood makes $500 million on options trading alone. You're not wrong about any of that, and that's why I'm gonna raise kids in the woods without technology. No, it's fucked up. No, it is. I'm very glad I was a teenager without a smartphone. I don't think it would have been good for me. I don't think it's good for any teenager, but I definitely would have been sports betting and YOLOing options. I definitely would have. That's absolutely me with like a 17-year-old brain. That'd be right up my alley, and I'm sure it would not be good. I mean, making $7 an hour. I can't imagine trying to put $100 of that into an options play and it blowing up. That'd be really disappointing. I was like, that's a week of work, man. It took me forever to make that much money. Anyway, I digress. So, I got these 150Ks. They're almost gone, unfortunately. I was a bozo. I was making really steady progress, and as soon as I sized up and tried to trade FOMC like an idiot is when I ran into trouble. So, I gotta stay small on across the board. The sizing up, like Joe has been saying, is definitely my Achilles heel. What's up, Midnight? How you doing? So what am I doing here right now? Do you mean in general, like why am I trying to trade? Or do you mean what am I gonna do right here where we are in the market? No idea what you mean. All right, market's opening up here in a few seconds. So let's end the week on a high note. Let's end it strong. Be smart. Be patient. Not to steal Matt's line, but it's literally just sound advice. And I really do think being patient is the way, and sizing appropriately. Currently here, not in general. Well, you know, I'm waiting to see. I would like to see us, since we broke the downtrend, I'd like to see us continue to grind higher. I got 2 hour supply right overhead around 265. So I would like to see VWAP hold and then a move higher, maybe grind through VWAP or grind through supply, and just maybe get back up to this 300 level. It was a nice swing high from earlier from the overnight. So that's what I would like to see. Should be a good day. Okay, Midnight. I'm glad to hear that it should be a good day, because I wanna end the week on a high note, because you know we're going into Christmas and then New Year's, so you know market's gonna be what, a half day on Christmas Eve, close on Christmas, close on New Year's, obviously. So I'm probably just gonna take some time off from trading. Maybe I'll check in every once in a while, but I could use a break, honestly. I'm ready for a break. As much as I love it, you know, would not mind a little break. What's up, Grizz? How you doing? Yeah, don't forget to join the Discord if you want to have a place to hang out, especially when I'm off stream. You know, there's a good group of people in there. Post your trading setups, post your questions, chat with other people. It's free, of course. Yeah, VWAP chop would be no bueno. A little double top, kind of clean double top on ES if we do move lower. Look in the Streamlabs right above your comment. Where can I find the Discord? Right above. Subscribe, or no, above the subscribe. Join my free Discord. There's a link. That's where you can find out. Yeah. There's a handy little chat bot in there that likes to neg me and post helpful links. So. My uncle sent me this article. It says, crypto scammers posing as real brands on X are easily hacking YouTubers. Huh. They approach YouTubers offering sponsorships for eventually requiring the YouTubers to submit a non-disclosure agreement. That's when the phishing attack would strike, installing malware when users were asked to download a PDF or click a DocuSign link. Oof. That is insidious. Damn, we gotta do something about the Streamlab guy. Never seen him say anything nice about you. Yeah, he's just a troll. What's up, Adrian? How you doing?
I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good.
I forgot I even had that button. I haven't pressed it so long. How do I get malware from a PDF? I'm guessing it's just disguised as a PDF, maybe. How's a 100K fund account? Well, I just activated it last night, so I haven't taken any trades on it, so it's chilling. I made a little overlay, so I have it on my other monitor, but I click this button, it populates there, and that's the chart. In the bottom left, taking over my 15-minute chart. Here's what I don't get. So wait, if you do download something that you think is a PDF isn't. When you download it to your computer, aren't you going to see a different extension on it? Like, aren't you going to know instantly that it's not a PDF or no? And it's not going to auto run, right? Can it really auto run when you don't have downloads set to auto run, or I don't know. Yeah, see, that's why I mean, I'm on a Mac. I don't have to worry about that. At least I'm sure there's other things on Mac, but any lessons you've learned in 2024? Oh yeah, there's a lot about myself. Gifts for the dog. Yeah, Rachel got them something. I don't want to say because Chesterfield's in the room next to me, and I don't want him to hear what we're getting. A gabagool. All right, so VWAP held here. ES is just chilling at the highs here, relative highs. Did not revisit VWAP when NAS did. So we're seeing a little relative strength on ES. I do like it holding here, but I am going to be patient. And let's check in with Dow. Manifest, how you doing? Dow's looking pretty okay. Dow's only down 0.15%. I'm interested mostly in the upside. I think I watched a documentary about that, Grizz. Hey, Manifest, thank you for the super chat, the dono. Appreciate you, Dan, and the community. Thank you. Thank you for being part of it. Much appreciated. That's nice. That just makes me feel warm and fuzzy all over. Pinato, how you doing? Good morning. So VWAP held. You know, on this is Dow, and then a little higher low there, nice little spring higher into PDL. So if we zoom out, Dow here, PDL, which is a perfect swing high and then drop last night. So PDL was a great level to watch, and I'm interested to see what we do here. Did NAS springboard off of there too? Yeah, NAS did springboard off VWAP. So again, 2-hour supply overhead on NAS. You know, I kind of would prefer to play the short side just because of the reaction, you know, from FOMC into yesterday and last night. It's all pretty heavy, and the bounces have been short-lived. VIX, you know, was pumping up to 22.8 this morning here before now moving off the highs down to about $21. So VIX pretty elevated, but you know, we did break the downtrend, and on the 15-minute chart, it's looking pretty good. So again, I don't want to necessarily trade against the 15-minute chart. There we go, ripping through 2-hour supply, no problem at all. Very nice. And yeah, Dow doing its thing as well. I wouldn't mind longing maybe a pullback around 800. Got your win and you're out midnight. Well done. One trade a day only. That's good discipline. All right, so here I'm getting what I wanted. Do I still want it? I mean, Dow looks good. Well, I have an order in here. I probably need to lift it to 4,800. Didn't get the fill. Came very close. Come on. Any cool plans for holiday? Cool. No, I don't have cool plans. Probably see some family. Some family will be in Indiana. What about you, Andrew? Are you doing anything? Alright, I got the fill here. Let's see if this doesn't run out of steam. Got the pop off that 1 minute consolidation on Inskeep. Well done. $900. Well done. Yeah. Don't forget you're supposed to bring the wine for the Christmas party. Well, I'm the wrong guy for that. You want rosé, right, Grizz? YM is and NQ are a bit different. They NQ is tech heavy, right? And Dow, I mean they don't call it Granddaddy Dow for nothing. Here, let me give you a better, more accurate. Looks like I'll get stopped out here. So Dow's just gonna have like it's more blue chippy. You're gonna get like these, like McDonald's, American Express, Home Depot, Goldman Sachs, right? And NASDAQ is gonna be tech heavy. So they definitely move a little different depending on the sectors. What sectors are, getting the juice. Andrew, you're going to a YouTube creator holiday event? Going to Disneyland tomorrow? Then going to be in the gym. Getting ready for the boxing match with Will T? What are you talking about? You're not boxing Will. Isn't he way shorter than you? Plus, who'd want to punch Will? He's such a nice guy. Maybe I didn't get enough room here on this trade. Whoops. Currently like a bottom tick stop out right now. Does never feel good. I wanted to see PDL hold a little bit better on the pullback, you know, but it didn't. We sliced right back through it. Let's check in with NAS. That's cool, Andrew. Leche. Nice scalp. 5-5 green days for the week. Eyeing my first payout. Well done. Amazing job. All right. I'm watching the 5-minute here on NAS. You know, you want to ideally preserve half of the halfway point of the candle, and you can see we're right there right now. Halfway of this really bullish bar, and so for continuation to the upside, I don't really want to give up much more of that. Who's Will T? He's a friend. He's with the first friend I met in Los Angeles when I moved there the second time. Yeah, I think I like the Dow more than the Dow likes me. I think you're right. I mean, I probably don't give it enough room. All right. So if we do give up VWAP, I'm definitely shorting. Absolutely shorting. Here's VWAP. This is looking pretty bearish. I'll probably take this trade on the XFA as well. We're looking at 60% short on NAS right now. So, Jonathan, how you doing? Would like to see one last VWAP little bounce, get smacked back, and then I'll feel better about entering a short. Got your biggest win yesterday, a little over 230 points. Well done, Adrian. Was that through the overnight? All right. Finger on the trigger here. All right, I'm in on the micros. There. I'm in on the XFA as well. Didn't get as good of an entry. I should have prioritized the XFA over the Combine probably. But I am in on it. Yeah, this is Topstep, yep. What do you think is the best website to read articles and get updates on the market? I don't know. I don't read anything other than I look at Financial Juice for news. After 2 years, I was able to pass my first funded account in June. Was able to do it like 10 times already and withdraw like 3K. But the big problem is trading all the time. Well, just look at your stats. What's your window of where you trade the best? I'm gonna raise my stop here. When do you trade the best? Like your stats should tell you. So I got stopped out of the XFA. I will look to re-enter. Might just chop around, I guess. Make it a little bit harder. Like, for instance, I know that my stats just like I'm not as profitable when I trade after like 11 a.m. my time. So you gotta listen to that. You gotta step away. Close it down. Go do something else. Current symbol for ES Micros is MESH5. All right. Well, that's a massive hit there on the 50Ks. Huge stop out. Didn't take my own advice sizing down. It's 5 micros, but that one hurt. That one stung for sure. Ugh. Gross. And I saw what I wanted. So to improve, like hindsight improvement would be just be patient, wait for the VWAP to retest. And you could see here on the retest, well, it didn't hold. So then that would have kept me out of a trade. But yeah, man, that sucks. Patrick, glad you made money yesterday. Thanks to you and your guest, Pete. Awesome. Glad to hear it. I still think the short's good. It's just a little choppy. Yeah, no problem, Steve. What's up, Joe? How you doing? All right. Well, let the market do its thing, I guess. Be patient. Not get overexcited. So I'd like to see is a lower high put in on NAS for this short idea. Lower high, then a slice through VWAP that holds this time and a move lower. To the upside, well, I don't love it as much. You know, this I expect this 300 level on NAS, which you already rejected once off of, you know, may cause some more issues. If not, I don't know. There's definitely plenty of, you know, we could retrace this move. Abiola, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the donation. I would look for this to turn into a higher low. If not, if we are just grinding up and this was just a little stop out these longs, trap some shorts, whatever. Okay. Then I want VWAP to hold here, and then we boost back up through 300. There's no promo for Topstep right now, no. Just their normal, everyday, great prices. No, they don't really do sales like some of the other ones. Every once in a while they do something special, but I don't know when. What did Dow end up doing? Not a whole lot. Dow did put in a higher low. So a move down to VWAP maybe could be good. I think their last promo was probably last year. I don't know. It's been a long time. June? Okay, yeah. I was thinking the summer they had something. Yeah, they even had $5 combines too for Topstep X, which I got maybe a couple of them. I don't remember. All right, is this going to turn into a higher low? Don't change that channel. Stay here to find out. Excuse me. I'm looking forward to sleeping in for the next 2 weeks, as much as my dogs will let me. So there's a little news. I don't even know what it was. It was something. So let's see if we can attack 300 and get up to PDL. That would be interesting to me. And, oh, Michigan sentiment, okay. Yeah. I don't want to get chopped up, which I'm already, 2 losses. It was a little bit oversized. But the way I look at it is, you know, if I'm stopping trading for 2 weeks anyways, those accounts are going to be reset soon. By the time I get back, probably. So, you know, it's time to do something with them. You know, maybe earlier this week was the time to do so, but oh well. Yeah, XFA's on Topstep X. It's all the way over here. Gotta turn it on. There's my 100K XFA. I took one trade for minus $300. All right, let's see if we can get through the highs. I think 5 minutes looking fine now. 15 minutes fine. So I would feel somewhat bullish here. I'll try a long. I guess I don't really have the drawdown for that, huh? Oh, do those already hit max loss? I guess I'm only in one 50K in right now. This is 607. Yeah, I don't really have the drawdown to do much, to do 5. All right, fuck that. Those 50Ks I think are pretty much done. I always do fine in them until I oversize. Here's Topstep X. So I think he wants to run a 340s Miguel. That'd be nice. VIX is continuing to move lower, which is good. %62 long NAS. All right, let's get at 300 here. There's 300. Looking good. High day break. this looks decent. Mohammed, you're kind of spamming the chat here a little bit much. I don't mind you posting what you're doing, but saying done and easy, I don't think that's really adding value to anybody. So just take, glad you're getting some good scouts in, but just take it easy on the chat. All right, I do like this. I would like to see if I can get filled closer to the high of day, previous high of day area, like 312-ish. I have heard of this strat, yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can get filled here. Oh, came down. Oh, did it really not fill me there? Oh, there it goes. All right, so fill on that. Retest of the highs here. Is it just a sweep and back down? I'm getting it from both sides this morning. I am not in sync here with what's going on. So I don't think I should take any more trades right now, honestly. Just not feeling it. These are just like instant. These are like instant losses, right? They're like not even. They're not even going my way a little bit. I'm just wrong, right? So when that happens, I really don't want to overstay my welcome. So if we're just, if we're gonna just chop in some bullshit range, I need to, trade for that, which I'm not doing right now. I'm trading for the breakdown or breakout. So that's why I think being a little bit more patient would benefit me here. Seeing if it is just going to chop a range, or if we are going to actually hold on the retest and move higher. So I'm not having a good time, to be honest. Not the way I wanted to go into the holiday break for sure. 50Ks they'll reset anyways. I don't care about those. I still have the sale price on those for the life of them. So I'm not feeling really any type of way about the 50Ks there. And I just just got the 100K. I don't really want to just dig myself a hole in the 100K XFA. So if we do have this, we do have the trend line Joe mentioned here is off the lows. So we want to come down to VWAP again, sweep underneath it, hit this trend line again. I think that would make for a good long, especially for ranging. And then, you're buying at the bottom. Still would like to see, see a leg higher here. I don't really want to trade any of those accounts. There's not enough. Like the 50Ks are done. The 150Ks, they have like no drawdown left either. So I think they're pretty much all toast. I do have another. I have 100K XFA or combines over on Topstep X. If there's something good maybe there. I don't know. So again, I guess I would look for this area for a trend line buy right around 200-ish. But that seems too easy, right? Yeah, these moves are big. There's good movement in terms of the points, right? So, yeah, 1 micro, that makes sense. I think I've been a little heavy. Even 2 micros is a bit too much for my liking for this kind of movement. I expect us to push new highs. I think PDL is still a good target, at least to sweep. Is like trading the practice account on off days? Not really. The practice account doesn't do anything to me. You know, it just, you know, I made like 12K in the practice account. Like it doesn't, you know, it's just fun goofing around. I don't take it too seriously. It's too hard to take it seriously. But again, you know, VIX is still moving lower, down to 2035. NVIDIA making new highs. At least on the 15-minute, it's making new highs. It's like these little pullbacks are, you know, that's 92 points. That's like that's crazy. You know, this is a lot of movement. I think it's one of the things that keeps burning me is I haven't like adjusted to this wider volatility where these like moves are way bigger than I'm used to. So that's why like some of my losses, I'm always surprised that they always seem a little bit larger than I anticipated when I got into the trade because, you know, it's all like kind of the scale can change with your charts and you don't even realize that, oh, wow, yeah, my stop is actually what's normally looks like 20 points is actually 40 points now, you know? So you really have to pay attention to the actual numbers. But there's PDL, there's the sweep higher. So Joe, you were cool with this pullback, like, you know, pulling back 92 points on you. You're just like, yeah, you're just cool with it because you're overall have a bullish bias and you're just fine weathering that. Yeah, Eddie, nice job going red to green. Call it a year, well done. You're not scalping? Okay, gotcha. This is my last stream of the year, Miguel. Wish it was going better. It is what it is. Yeah, so we're like moving in 100-point legs here on NAS. Yeah, these pullbacks are tough, Tom. I guess just a positional trade, you know, like Joe's doing. Just building a position and not scalping. Seems to be doing him well. So I would like to get in long again one more time. Obviously you got to wait for the pullback in this kind of conditions, right? It keeps, and you have to have white stop loss. So I would do it on 100K XFA, or sorry, combine. And I would do it, since it's a combine, I would probably do it with maybe like 2 micros, something like that. Keep it really small. Sorry, Brad. Yeah, it's been tricky, but yeah, let's have a great 2025. I mean, onwards and upwards. Probably look to get in or maybe around 300 if I can. But again, yeah, I gotta wait. These pullbacks are huge. If you guys do one thing for the new year, just trade with small size. I'm with you there, Joe. I'm with you. I'm really gonna do that. I've been plugging away on my personal account with small size for the most part, putting in, you know, $100, $200, $300 days. Like, it's been very, very consistent over there lately. After I kind of did run into some troubles trying to scalp with a little too large size on my personal account, and then got into some trouble. And so I've just been climbing back with small size, and it's like pretty stress free, you know. It's going really well, honestly. So definitely bullish. I wonder if I could just build a position line like Joe here. I don't really want to buy the highs. I would buy 300. Like, see if I can get in, you know, 312s. Yeah, why use big size when it's burned you over and over? I know. So true. Because I'm insane. Just kind of put some orders around here. Joe's like, you're not wrong. You might be insane. You're a nice guy, but I think you might need professional help. It's not a really good trend line. What do you think of US 30? I don't think about it at all. I'm in the US. I don't need to trade US 30. I just trade the futures indices. No, I'm not gonna come back for the 30th, because then it's just New Year's Eve, and then January. It's not gonna be. I'm sure maybe there'll be a few good moves, you know, but I'm not really interested in it. And plus, I think I could use the break. I think I could use some time away. So I'll be back. Let me look at a calendar here. I should be back. Today's the 20th. So 27th is next Friday. The 3rd. I see. Okay, so New Year's Day is going to be Wednesday. I may be back the 2nd. And if I'm not back the 2nd, I'll be back the following Monday. But either way, I think if you're in the Discord, I'll definitely tell you know, I'll be sliding into the Discord every once in a while throughout break. So I'll definitely let you guys know when the stream is, and just depends on how I'm feeling and if I'm champing at the bit to get back to trading or if I'm really enjoying my time away. But yeah, it's been a really long grind this year, and you know, a lot of growth, but just, you know, not really the results I wanted. So, you know, I just kind of want a break, and I need to catch up on some sleep. I just haven't been getting enough sleep lately. And honestly, kind of want to trade some stocks off stream. Like do kind of go do the Pete strategy, trading relative strength or relative weakness. But I'd have to do that off stream where I could just focus. I don't know. I mean, either way, this is the the most consistent I've ever streamed before. We've been going since like March, I think. So almost, like 9 months of streaming day in and day out. And it's been good. It's been fun. I really enjoy the people that tune in, the regulars here. It makes it really fun and makes it less lonely of a endeavor, because it's kind of like one of those things. You guys are all here for a reason, and it's not for my amazing trading. I think it's just for the company. When I'm not live streaming, I like tuning into Matt or somebody just for the company too. I'm not looking for trading advice or even their analysis so much as it's just something to listen to while we're all kind of doing this thing together but separately. You need a big deposit to trade stocks? No, you don't have to. If you want to day trade as much as possible, then yeah, you do need cash accounts. You still are limited, but yeah, you do need a large account. Yeah, I've learned a lot from people here too. It's been great. Thanks, Dill. I appreciate it. You have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year as well. Hope you get everything you want for Christmas. Nice, Rodri. Appreciate it. By the way, Rodri, just so Grizz doesn't have all the feel like all the weight of the world's on his shoulders. Rodri's now a mod here. All right, so grinding higher here. What else is overhead? Got some junk over here in this range up to 400. That was such a classic cup and handle. Where? On NAS? This is the cup and handle? Oh, I guess so. It just looks kind of ugly because I usually want to see more of like a rounded bottom on the cup. No, I guess that's that way. Yeah, it works fine. I mean, it worked out. The problem with having a blue name, as Rachel will attest to, is Streamlabs has a blue name. And so sometimes I don't read blue name comments because I'm just like, I'm automatically not paying attention to Streamlabs bot. So sometimes I miss posts from mods or comments from mods just because I think, I'm just like ignoring Streamlabs. So sometimes I ignore the blue names, but since there's a handful of them now, I'll pay more attention. Grizz, yours is usually easier to see because your name is nice and short, and so it sticks out a little bit more. Nice pump higher. Joe's eating good. He's getting smoked ribs for Christmas and New Year's. Season 2 of Severance, that's right, Eddie. I rewatched it maybe 2 months ago to get refreshed on it. Very pumped for the new season of Severance. Could not be more excited about another show. Well, I would have loved to still be in this long, but it's with my entry and everything, it was kind of hard to sit in that. You love buying expensive prices while everyone waits for a discount. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna call you Active Pete Society. You guys had a lot of similar mindset when it came to your approach. Yeah, you got it, Olivier. The thing is, with these pullbacks, they're like 100 pointers, right? And it's hard to want to buy at the high, knowing that we keep pulling back with side, with a lot of points. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how else to say it. It's just it's hard knowing that when you do enter, you're likely gonna have to sit 100 points of drawdown, right? So then you're like, okay, we'll get in one micro, and you're like, all right, I guess so. So if I bought the highs here, I'm up what 70 points, so I'm not even worried about it. Thanks, Tom. Love having you here. Appreciate it. Pullbacks do not mean you're getting a cheaper price. It's actually the opposite, because you're buying weakness. Look at that, friggin' rip higher. All right. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't know trading at all, man. This isn't it funny how from one day to the next you can just feel like you have no idea how to friggin' trade. All right, we're green on the day now. I've been seeing I've been watching the 10p starting to cross up on both Qs and SPY. I'm like, oh, okay, it probably will start ripping, but I just wanted one fucking, just get me in at like 312, man. I just don't want to buy chop at the highs. It just seems so, again, you buy here and then you pulls back 92 points, you feel foolish again. But it's nice rips, so GG's if you caught it. Well done. I don't know. Trading can just be a bitch sometimes. I had a pretty strong last 2 weeks, I would say. And then yesterday was meh. Going into FOMC, I think was my downfall. Kind of threw me off. Well, I don't mind. I mean, I buy the highs sometimes. I mean, it's just literally today though. I tried to get in long, and then it's just like I wasn't ready for that kind of pullback, and that's not a good example because I'm not giving these trades very much room. But the one on the XFA, I think I just don't think I was prepared for that. So let's see. I went long at 312. Okay, so that was where I wanted to get back in again. So I went long at 312, and I gave it 40 points, which is more than usual. So I stopped out. $281. Oh wow. Okay, 281's like all the way up here. Huh. I just wasn't prepared for that deep of a pullback, So I feel like for how I normally trade, I bought close to the highs. It was a retest of the previous high. I just wasn't really prepared to give it more than 40 points, right? And it turns out I needed to give it double that. 80 points would have kept me in the trade. 80-point stop loss would have kept me in the trade, and that's just not. I never give anything 80-point stop loss unless it's a huge overnight swing with one micro or something. So I just wasn't really ready for that. Anyways, we grind higher. Look at me. I feel a little FOMO right now. I'm not gonna lie. Feel a little feel a certain type of way about this. It's just, I feel a little frustrated. Again, this is why you know, 1OP can be really helpful if you listen. So chop, 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 chop. See right here, the red and blue oscillators start crossing up to a bullish cross. And as it starts getting steeper, we start ripping, ripping, ripping. That's why I love having that. Even if I didn't take advantage of it today, you know, a lot of times it does help me stay in a trade. Like if I got long, you know, if it's a normal kind of conditions and I get long and it's just chopping a little bit, but I see that we're just starting that cross up, I'm going to feel okay holding through drawdown. You know, I'm going to feel a lot better about it. And look how we just, look at the 15-minute, man, that's strong as fuck. Just ripping, man, ripping. 5-minute looks awesome. Manifest, how have you been here that long you don't know that indicator? I literally talk about it almost every day. It's one peak created. We talked about it on stream yesterday. It's not a lagging indicator. It's predictive. So 1OP, there's a link to it in Streamlabs. You can read about it. Well, nice rips. Let's see, Dow's doing the same. I guess it's time to trade gold. Gold's ripping as well. What's this trend line I got? Yeah, that's just kind of a relevant trend line. Yeah, Topstep tilt is not, 63% long. Yeah, you're right. It's not really what you might expect. I think I think of retail, your average trader is just having a hard time with it. PDH is going to be way up here, right? No, it's gold. PDH is 700. So here, I will tell you in the chat, Pete got long. You want to know where Pete got long at in this? Where do you think Pete got long at? Judging by what we looked for yesterday. Here's a 5-minute chart. You know he trades ES. Pete got long what most would consider late. Even I was like, dang, I don't know about that. He got long at 45. Right? And if you got long at 45, you're up 30 points on ES right now. So that's why, you know, it is kind of nuts when people are like, oh, you're bought too late. When you have a good read and you get the follow through, which is not a guarantee. You don't know if you're going to get it, but you see what you want to see. And so you put risk on. That's what trading is. So he took 25 points off that. But it is crazy because, you know, a lot of people are going to, like myself included, are like, 45 really? Like the high day? Overnight highs? Dom, sorry to hear it. I mean, I'm kind of right there with you, bud. So I feel it. But, you know, the break will be good for us. Have a good Christmas. Happy New Year. And we'll see it, you know, 2025, we're going to have a great year. I feel good about it. I do feel optimistic about it. Boof, no, 1OP is only on Pete's platform. It's a proprietary indicator. It's not on TradingView. It costs some money, you know, because it's part of the platform. So that's why, you know, it's not for everybody, absolutely. There's a web-based version of it where it's more affordable. I'll show you what it looks like if you want to see it. I think it's actually not working right now. After all, the best loser wins. Yeah, no, I'm not tilted about it. The 50Ks, I don't really care about. Like I said, they're going to reset over break, I believe. So it's like, yeah, there wasn't much time on them left. You know, many trading days. Today's my last real trading day. I mean, maybe I'll tune into the markets on Monday, but I won't be streaming. You know, then I have to kind of, if I want to see if I can make a dent in them, then I have to go a little heavier. And fortunately, it was not the right time for that. Why do you not use a 15-second chart with Keltner channel? Because that's crazy. I don't know. Like, it's just like a wild indicator-based strategy, which I just don't do. And if it works for you, that's sick. But that just seems like you make it sound like it's like a common thing. It's like saying, why don't you use VWAP? You know, that's how you're making it sound like it's the most common thing to use. A 15-second with a Keltner channel, 20 to 1.3 and 2 EMAs, 15 to 30 joint only with a 5-minute chart. Like, that's not a common strategy, you know? It's very, seems esoteric. I mean, if it works for you, good. But I mean, that's just, why not use anything else, you know? Well, you can continue to lose money. Well, don't be a snob about it. I'm just saying you're bringing in this crazy settings I've never heard of. I mean, I know what Keltner channels are and I've used them, but like it's funny because you said it made it sound so like it was like something everyone uses, you know? You're like, how are you not using this? It's just funny. Don't take it personally. If it works for you, I think, like I said, if it works for you, great. I'm not going to dunk on you for having something that works, but the way you said it is pretty hilarious. Just making it sound like it's the most common thing in the world. That's funny. And I'd much rather get better at just reading pure price action than trying to rely on indicator-based strategy personally. That's me. Maybe not you. That's fine. And I am up on my personal account this year. Thank you very much. Try it. It's one of the best for a trend day. All right. Since I'm not buying up here, let's see if I can pull this up, Carl. I will do it. See if we can see what your strategy looks like, okay? We need to do 15-second chart. I mean, maybe it's killer. Maybe I start using it. Who knows? I'm open-minded enough to give it a shot here. All right, help me make sure I do this right. So Keltner, hang on. Keltner channel 20. So middle period 20, right? Is that correct? 1.3. I actually haven't used Keltner in like 4 years, so what do I need to change here? What range needs to be 1.3 and 20 to... Oh, the ATR... No. So both are... Is the upper range 1.3 on both? So it'll be upper range 1.3, lower range 1.3. Okay. And then I just need to add a separate EMA or something. Is that correct? All right, got my Kelts. I probably don't need the arrow indicators, right? 1530 EMA. Nah, take it easy on Carl. Take it easy. We're having fun here. It's Friday. It's a holiday. We're having fun. Exponential. And I need 2 of them, right? So you said a 15. We'll make the 15 line kind of like yellow. And then the 30 line. Will be like, I like a kind of like a light blue for a higher time frame, but the Keltner's already that color, so let's go with like a red. All right, and you said Okay. Oh, with a 5 minute chart. So just the 5 minute for confirmation or something. Long above the upper channel and short below. This is what will lead to Daniel becoming a 6-figure trader. Okay, so let me figure out. See, man, I don't like all these lines now. So there's my EMAs. What do the EMAs do? Keep you in the trade, and it's your stop loss. So 12. Oh no. So if I'm understanding correctly, we would, here's some like trades we would take. Long. I still don't know about stop and take profit, but I'm assuming the EMA either keeps you on the right side or is this some sort of stop loss, right? And then probably long again here. You have to stay long until price is not below the lower channel. Oh, so would you have stayed in this one then? Because it didn't close below, it just wicked below. So you're still in that trade, in which case you've been riding it the whole time. Because that's a good way to stay in a trend. So I'll give you props for that. That's good. I mean, right now that's trade's looking pretty good if you wait for the candle to close below. But let's 2 bars above or below. Ooh, okay. So that it can get kind of wide with your stop loss, right? But right now it's a 226 pointer. So you could slap any. Yeah, Gary, I got you for sure. So let's look at something else. I mean, how easy is it to trade? You know, it's one thing to have it, but then to actually stay in. Don't worry, Joe. We're just having fun. Let's go with like a 2 a.m. trade. So close below, let's say short there, stop above, and then you can ride the trend down again. So you're probably stopping out, you know, you might stop out there or up here in the 200 range. I would still use targets because I'm a sucker for targets, I guess. The thing is, I've done stuff like this before, you know, where you have strategies like this. And what I find is that they look good, but I find them actually hard to trade. So yeah, trend day, I think it's going to be awesome if it keeps you in a trade, you know, it keeps you in a trend for a long time. Okay, so outer line to center line has the highest probability. Trust me. Outer line to center line. Outer line to center line. Highest probability for what, Brad? Like you're saying that's where you buy? I might try it along here on the combine and see if we get another pop. Oh, we're slowing down here. Well, joint with the 5-minute time frame for the big picture. Like, does the 5-minute have the same indicators on it, or is it just kind of clean? Clean? Okay. What's up, CYB? How you doing? Yeah, I just wonder. Oh, I'm on a 15-second chart, anyways. That's supposed to be, or 30 seconds. It's supposed to be a 15-second chart. Okay, now it's gonna look a little different, right? So I'd probably stop out there. You said a couple candles below, but I mean, I don't know. If I'm new to the strategy, that candle's gonna scare me there. So I would have to get back in. Break probably here feels better. For a clean break. And we're riding it. And here you could probably just take profit if you wanted. As we consolidate. But if we gotta look at like a crappier day too. Something not just trendy. Let's find some garbage. Let's find some garbage on the 15-second chart. That'll take forever, actually. What's up, Gabagool? How you doing, buddy?
Gabagool.
Oh, that's a good boy. Come here. Come here. Come here. He's shy. Sell outside line, exit at blue. Oh boy. Not gonna be on Monday or Tuesday for the break. You don't want to watch BW. I mean, you know, Tuesday's Christmas Eve. That's a half day anyway. I don't trade half days. So Monday's like, what's the point? You know, everyone's gonna be gone. Matt's ending. Oh, I don't want everyone to see my bad P&L. They're gonna roast me. Oh no, there's a bad P&L there too. Quick, let's find a count that's not losing. That's pretty funny. All right, let's look at. I know, Joe. I know. 2025 is gonna be such a small-sized positional year. So 30-minute chart here. I want to find maybe some level lower to watch for later. Like, look at the 50% retracement of this 30-minute bar is PDL. So that's, that's cool. I like it when there's like some correlation like that. Your main goal should be fighting boredom. Yeah, I know, dude. I know you're right. And some people are immune to good advice, and maybe I've been one of them up to this point. No, you're certainly right. I mean, trading small size, I can trade pretty well. You know, like I was saying on the personal account, it's just like grinding up a couple hundred at a time, and it's great. Yeah, January 1st, everything's closed January 1st. And 24th is a half day. Yeah, it's true, Joe. I mean, that's why I like having That's why I do like having the personal account too. There's no time frame on the personal account. Like, you know, there's no. I'm not like, oh man, like Edge Clear is gonna bill me $100 on the first, so I got I gotta hit the quota, or it's gonna be all for naught. You know, there's none of that. So it's just pure trading, and I didn't even open my personal account today because I knew I didn't want to. You know, I'm like, triple witching in late December, no thank you. So I love having a personal account as well, where it's just like the only concern is the margin requirement. You know, just making sure you're not trading too much size, and you're good, man. It's so pure. You know, it's just pure trading, how it should be. When sizing down, any plans to have a smaller daily loss? What do you mean? Like adjust the settings in Topstep X, or do you just mean like, okay, when I get to minus $200, I'm done for the day? Is that what you mean? I haven't thought about it. I mean, if you trade one micro NAS and you lose $200, that's 100 points. So I think if you lose 100 points net, you can definitely call it a day. All right, if I lost 100 points, I'm obviously something's wrong here today. Yeah, Grizz, I mean, if we can lock in with our discipline, then 2025 will be a great year with smaller size. Swervo, Tone, you've been trading with Topstep so long, if you don't get a payout in January, you might go crazy. Yeah, I understand the feeling. I do. You know, it sucks. Like I mentioned before, it sucks to lose accounts when you're at break even, you know? I've done that a lot. Not XFAs so much, but like the combines, it sucks. It sucks to be like, I didn't even lose money, man. Come on. I'm break even, dog. All right, Rodri. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. See you in 2025. Thanks for being part of the community. Yeah, just locking 10 points per trade. I don't know if that fits my personality, man. I really don't. I don't. Danny, making progress developing a new trading system. Midnight, do you mean my backtesting platform, or are you just talking about literally my trading? Because my backtesting platform is looking pretty awesome. And I would love for it to be the best backtesting platform on the market. And, you know, like it'd be nice to have straight up direct input from you guys. When's that supposed to go live? Well, I was going to send it out to a few people to beta test soon. But I'm just kind of like a stick. Like, there's the whole concept of having an MVP, a minimum viable product that you just like test the market, you know, get feedback first before you really spend a lot of time and money on it. But I'm kind of like I'm not a perfectionist, but I am. I do want it to be good, very good. So. Yeah, it'd definitely be a pay to use. It'll cost a ton of money from like data alone to run. And it's like a web-based platform, so ads aren't enough. Like a banner ad on a website's nothing. So it'd definitely be like a monthly fee, because my costs can be freaking thousands of dollars a month. So I just have to. Otherwise, what's the point? I already have, you know, thousands of dollars invested in this. Yeah, I have done backtesting with MotiveWave. It's nice. So this is like for, I would say what it's good for is making it really efficient, really fast, like kind of taking some of the slow pain out of backtesting. Like, let's say you just want to backtest the first 2 hours of the day. It can be kind of a pain to, play back all the sticks to get to the, so I just want to make it really painless, and then be able to see your stats and see, you know, what days, what time frame does this work best on if you're trading the entire day, the setup, and make it just really. I never wanted to backtest just because it takes forever, you know. And Midnight, you're like a backtesting pro. You probably are really good at it, so I would love to have you beta test it eventually, and get like feedback from you as to what you think would make it the best. But yeah, it'd be awesome. It's gonna be really good. It's been going on. I mean, I've started this over a year ago, so it's been in the works for a long time. Does the market usually like this after FOMC? Well, you know, FOMC can definitely wreck some things from a technical basis, and then, you know, yesterday you have a little bit of a balance and trying to figure out which way to go, and then the moves down, and so I would say this is maybe a little bit more volatile than usual. Dan's running TradeZilla out of business. Nah, like I mean, it's just because their journal is so good, and I don't want to focus on having a journal too. I just want to be pure backtesting. Where not, you know, it's more affordable than TradeZilla, and because it is just backtesting, and if you want, because you can journal for free, you know, like if you want a Discord or you're in a spreadsheet, you can do that for free. But if you just wanted backtesting, you might not want to pay for an entire journal and backtesting. So yeah, it's gonna be really good. I'm very excited about it. And I'm excited to have you guys. You know, it can be something that like I get direct input from the community of like what would be good, and I'm the guy that can help, you know, that can make the changes, you know, that. So it's just very good. You know, and obviously I'll get, you know, the beta testers. I'll pick from the, you know, from the Discord. I'll send it out to them first to test, and then you know, I want it to be affordable, but also you know, I don't want to lose money with it. Most backtesting is flawed. Well, you know what? If you have tick-based data coming in, and you know, I think it's like really actually beneficial to sit in front of the chart for like 2 hours, watching candlesticks play, and when you are entering trades, you're watching as price moves against you, and then oftentimes your target hitting, right? And so I think when I've done backtesting, I found it like beneficial to like, because there's really no stakes, right? It doesn't matter if it's a losing trade, but you still want it to work out because you want it to be a good strategy. So I think it's really helpful though just to watch price action over and over and over and over and over again. How much do you see it costing per month? Too soon to say. Oh, sorry, buddy. You okay? You all right, buddy? My MIDI keyboard fell on Gabagool. You all right? Sorry, that scared you. Most people backtest incorrectly. What are they doing correctly? Are you saying it sounds like you're saying backtesting is like a net negative, which I don't think it is. Yeah, I tried FX Replay. Yeah, that's the reason why I want to start my own, is because there's some stuff with FX Replay that drove me nuts. I was like, if this is like the only really pure backtesting platform out there, I want to create something else. I want to have my own version. I gotta go watch all this stuff from someone else just to understand. It's all right. I mean, teach their own. If you don't want to do it, if you don't get benefit from doing it, that's fine, but I think it's still beneficial. Yeah, per hand, exactly. I think you're doing it manually. I don't believe in automated backtesting. I believe in doing it manually, and I think it's beneficial. how did you start and what steps did you take to start? Got all the legal business shit done first, then hit up a CS engineer with your idea. I first hit up the engineer to explore this idea. He doesn't know trading, but he knows the back end side of programming, and he explored it a little bit, and then we agreed to pursue it, set up the business, interviewed contractors to do the coding, hired them, and then just took off from there. Yeah, I'm feeling some real FOMO here. Scared to run my ideas with some people and then have them steal them. Well, see, the thing is, I understand that too, and I feel similarly. But the thing is, people are lazy, right? And everyone has ideas, but actually executing on ideas is the hard part. And most people, they don't execute, right? They'll be like, oh yeah, that is a good idea, but they never actually do the work to make it. So it doesn't matter. Like, my wife and I always have crazy ideas of something that would be good, but it doesn't matter if we don't actually pursue it and try to execute on it. And so, you know, luckily, like, I trust my cousin, right? Like, he's a very trustworthy guy. That's why I went to him. I also have, like, my best friend from high school. He's more of a iOS programmer, so it wasn't really up his alley. But yeah, I mean, but people are too lazy to do stuff. So even if you went to an engineer with your idea, it seems unlikely that they're just not going to fall. They're like, oh, that would be a good idea, and they're not going to do the hundreds of hours of work required to make it happen. You know, if you're passionate about it, like, that's what you have to be, like, really into the idea for the idea itself, not just for, like, the money making aspect of it. You have to actually really love it. Otherwise, you're going to get discouraged too quickly, and you're going to give up on it. And that's just like with any kind of side hustle type thing. If you're not, like, passionate about really doing it, you're probably not going to be successful with it. And maybe there's some exceptions to that rule, but I do believe that holds true for the most part. Wouldn't a mobile software guy give a good perspective on quality of life features? I mean, I was looking for someone to, like, be like a CTO with me, and in a backtesting platform to me should be web-based, or at least, you know, desktop-based. So we didn't really progress in talks past that. Gotcha, Brad. Yeah. Log off VWAP, kill her today. Okay. Yeah, you got it, Grizz. Your prediction: you'll search for a backtested process that will work all the time, but I promise you it won't. I don't think that's the point. I don't think that's the point at all, Joe. Like I mentioned, if you, like, let's say I want to have a rough idea of, I'm thinking more like midnight-based stats almost, but let's say I want to have, I want to backtest, break, and retest off VWAP, just because that's, like, I love trading it. And I think it works out well, but what if I go through the backtesting process and I find that it's actually not as profitable as I think? Or I find that, you know, I should, you know, avoid this time periods, like maybe don't or only take test of VWAP from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. or whatever it is, like you can really just start to get a better idea of how you think something is working. Like you can get a better idea of how it actually is working. And like I said, I think there's great benefit to spending that time in front of the charts and watching price action play through. I think there's really huge benefit to that, because you start back testing a trade, you're in it, and then you're like, watch it go against you, like, oh man, this is not going to work out. And then you see, oh, it turns around and it works out and hits your target. You're like, yeah, why was it helps you trust a little bit more, right? And you're watching all this price action play out, and it's like starting to like ingrain in you, like the moves and like fake outs, and I think it's so useful. Yeah, I just want to backtest her cycles. You're right. Yeah, I'm never searching for a holy grail. That's not. I know that doesn't exist, and let alone to be able to backtest it. Like the way I mark levels and stuff, I can't really backtest that unless I'm really taking like 5 minutes per trade. Like it would take forever to really backtest it and set everything. It would take me forever. So it's less about backtesting, like my actual, put my supply and demand on there and blah 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 blah. I can backtest you right now, small size and patience. I want to import my personal account stats to TradeZell. For some reason, it never calculates right. I have no idea why. I tried it before, and it always shows up wrong, and it's from Edge Clear, like it's rhythmic. It shouldn't be weird at all, but I'll load up my trades and it won't be remotely correct. I get my back tested every night. All right, steak from Jake Farm. Brad, Merry Christmas. Yeah. Let's get after it in 2025, man. Let's have a great year. You've done so much backtesting, Joe, and yet you are a terrific trader. Do you think it has not benefited you at all to spend all that time backtesting? I feel like it. Maybe you don't think it has, but you're obviously doing something right, and that could be part of your developmental process, is spending all that time doing that. I think it's a great learning tool, and yeah, less about finding a holy grail. I agree. All right. Well, Pete got a nice long there. He longed 74 again, so he's up another 20 points. I have not seen him trade this much. He hasn't traded this much at all lately. Again, he's not. Once he starts trading, he's told me, once he starts trading, that's all he wants to do, but he's trying to finish writing. So that's his focus, but sometimes he can't resist. Trading practice account, that's a good idea. I'm kind of like, I enjoy engaging with you guys, but I wouldn't mind doing some practice trades just for fun. Let's try a long here on practice account, because we could be rolling over here. We got a little bull flag, but yeah, it could be in for a little bit of a breather. But let's see what 10 minis will get us. Thanks, bro. He really appreciate it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. All right, 10 minis. This is like what Joe calls the starter size. Doesn't seem so easy to make $2,000 on a practice account sometimes. Just runs up to $2,000 in like 2 seconds. Add. It's gonna cap me at what, 15 contracts or something? Because it's 150K practice. I think I'm just gonna stop. Oh wait, no, I think they still have max losses on this thing, right? On a practice account, they'll still stop me at max. So I can't do like a $30,000 stop. It'll still auto stop me. All right, well. Yeah, it does have a max loss, yeah. Grew your personal account by 75% today? Dang, Grant. You went off, son. You were cooking. I understand why it's easy to be a furu now. You know, if I pretended this was a real account, it's like, it's really easy to trade when you don't care about it. Only $1,800 on that trade. So lame. Gross. What am I, a peasant? I think we may move lower. Let's see. Come up to PDH. Like maybe we get the push into it at 6,005 on ES. Merry Christmas, Calbay. We got PDH at 700 on NAS. I mean, we're right there. I wonder if we pull back first, though. Look at this 15-minute, man. That's friggin' strong. Strong one. I want a short too, Mohammed. I would rather see it. We're right there on ES. We're 5 points away from PDH. It's turned into a really nice move. Like ES is up 1.1% after, you know, starting in a. This is a very nice gap reversal. It's just a really nice move. It would be kind of dickish to pull back before PDH, right? Let's see. I think I might short. It's almost at 50% retrace. Oh, good looking out, Scotty. All right, we'll see if we rotate down before we hit PDH. I'm willing to put my hard-earned profit on the table. Jake, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate the dono as I get run over here. Thanks for the stream and all the great video content you put out. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that jazz. Go Steelers. Thanks, Steak. Steak from Jake. I really appreciate it. Thanks for being part of the community here. Thanks, Simon. Been a learning year for me as well. 2025 is going to be awesome. Appreciate the love, guys. ATR 626, almost double the norm. Wow. So ES did hit PDH here. I'm going to give this a little bit more room. It could just squeeze, though. Squeeze. Oh, yeah. It got me. That's why you don't short this stuff, guys. Arnesis, thank you. Merry Christmas to you as well. So PDH swept on ES. NAS still has a ways to go. About 50 points to its PDH. Man, do you think Stretch just longed the open with like 5 contracts in his XFA? Chris, your comment on in Discord at 7:57 a.m. I'm bullish on the market here. Boy, were you right. Bro, he just passed my second eval of the week. Well done, bro. He well done. It's a great feeling. ES climbs higher. Pete just exited for 35 points on ES. On nice size, he says. He's been eating good on trades this week. What you notice about Pete and Joe, pro traders is generally they're going to take a loss on small size, starter size, and their winners are going to be sized up. That's just kind of a theme I see with pros. Is there something to that? Is there something to that? What a fraud, only 35 ES points. Yeah, and he said on nice size, which for him, I would imagine it's probably at least four contracts. So 35 times 20. No, it's ES. 3 times 50? 1750? 1750 times, let's say 4. $7,000 on 4 contracts, depending on your average entry. Yeah, both, Eric. They add as it goes their way, or they have more faith in the trade. I know he will, if he really likes to move, he will go in a little heavier, I believe. So today he actually did 3 ES trades, right? The first one, he actually took a 20-point loss on small size. And then he took a 25-point gain and really liked the move, longed again, and took a 35-point gain with size. So it's definitely some solid trading there. And this is yesterday we didn't really get the price action we wanted, but it's still like he's still like reading price action and looking for a setup he likes and then putting risk on. And yeah, maybe you get the move, maybe you don't. Today you get the move, and that's when you're eating good with 35-point ES trade. Like, that's crazy. He's not scalping out, he's really looking for that bigger move. And so, when he loses 5 points yesterday on it, that pales in comparison when you're making 7 times that on a winner the following day. So Something for me to at least strive for. Yeah. I mean, Grizz, this was tougher shit to trade. NAS is now overtaking ES with its percentage up today. I go heavier as I lose because sadness takes over. Don't be sad. Be scrappy. What you should really do is decrease your size. And I know I've done the same thing where I size up to, make back what I lost or whatever. It's just then digs yourself a bigger hole because you're emotional about it. What am I doing? I should probably be longing 10 contracts here. I don't know why I'm sitting on the sidelines. I should be long heavy. PDH, let's go. Nice, Eddie. You're doing the practice trade right. Yeah, if you're not longing with 10 cons or even putting risk on, do you even risk, bro? Do you even risk? If I get stopped out again, I gotta reset this thing, don't I? Even though I'm up 7K on it. I'm gonna catch like a 15-point trade or a 15 contract trade next. Let's reset this. Practice. No. I guess I'd have to close out of the program. I'll just open a practice account on Topstep X or something. Maybe I already have one. Do I have one? No. Let's make a practice account. Look at those lots on the depth of market there. Hitting right here. Okay, I got a practice account here. All right. MNQ. I'm not trading micros. What am I, a little bitch? I don't think so. I trade the real deal, man. Wait, quick. Don't move without me. 15 contracts. Let's go. Oh, I gotta adjust my parameters here. All right, come on. Don't make me reset this. Over 3 years of trading your practice account, you've grown to 422K. That's crazy. I know. It's emotions. It's our brain getting the worst of us. All or nothing here. Let's go. Where's PDH? 700, right? 700. Oh no, I'm gonna have to reset this guy. What's the max contracts on that 150K? Is it 15 or is it 20? Oh, no, rejected. Maximum position. Okay. You can run that count down to 0? Oh, really? On Topstep X, can you? I thought it was shut me off. Let's go. Let's lose 150K in one session. Let's go. What's max for 50K? I don't know. 10 or something? No. Less than 10? LAB, what up? Really wish I held on the gold trade last night. Dang. Come on. 5 contracts is the max for the 50K. I never remember, because I usually try to avoid getting anywhere close to the max contracts. I don't know, Eddie, look. It hit my max loss on practice account, so even the practice account gets wrecked on here. All right, I think this is the buy opportunity. Oh, I see, Eddie. So you don't have to reset it. You could still trade it, even though it's ineligible for funding or whatever. Oh, okay, cool. That sounds fun. All right, I'm gonna add 5. Boom, 15 long, let's go. Load up GeoGuessr, yeah. I love GeoGuessr, honestly. I went through a GeoGuessr era. It's fun. Actually do have work to do for my other channel before I really go on vacation. I gotta work probably all weekend on it. We're gonna get a move lower finally. It's been such a extended move here. He has to still hover around the highs though. All right, Confused Kev, catch you later. Happy New Year. Joshy, what are you talking about, bro? Bad news is good news for the market, don't you know? All right, nice push higher here. I don't want to lose any of this pretend money that I worked so hard for. How's the day been going for you? Not good. The opening kind of chop got me both ways. You know, the short side and the long side. The pullbacks is just too big. You know, it was like an 80-point pullback on my long, and I gave it 40 points, which was already plenty, which I thought was plenty. And then yeah, I just missed the run higher. So not good. Not the end of the year session I wanted to have. But it's all good because I'm up 5K on this on this practice account. So I will take payment in Monopoly money. Looking for PDH here. Should bank me close to $12,000 of absolutely 100% real money because I am now a Furu. That's my 2025 goal, is to scam you all, and this is just the start. So get ready, hold on to your hats. You're gonna get scammed in 2025. It's gonna be awesome. Trying to think of a name for my my rug pull altcoin to go with the course. We're thinking an Inskeep coin. Not really as catchy as I want it to be. Skeep coin? No, that sounds gross. I don't know. Yeah, there's a new indicator in development. It anchors to just one random person's birthday. It's a VWAP B day. And it's proprietary, obviously. It's only $150 a month, though. Results not guaranteed. So, a lot of new stuff coming in 2025 to be excited about. I mean, for me, not for you. You guys are going to lose a lot of money from my scams. I'm going to get a new house. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. Should be a good time for me. Danger Dan coin. Yeah, that's good. So, yeah, lots of exciting stuff in development. Rug pull capital. Can you get in trouble? I mean, you kind of were pretty upfront with it being a rug pull. I mean, can't say I didn't tell you. Yeah. You loved me trying to pass the Topstep funded account challenge. Yeah, I hated my time doing it, but it's documented for the world to see, and it was painful, painfully long experience. New house with sea view. Yeah, I mean, my second house will be like that. Second house will be on the beach in Oxnard. And I'll get one on the Lake Michigan here in Chicagoland. Yeah, it's gonna be a real good time. Yeah, it shows a real path to becoming a trader. Yeah, you know what? When people would comment on that, like, this dude says the mistake he's making, and then he does it. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's frustrating for you to watch. Trust me, it's like 10 times more frustrating for me to know it and still do it. That's what's hard about trading, is kind of breaking that cycle of, compounding mistakes, poor decision making, whatever it is. All right, Tom. Happy holidays to you. See you next year. All right, target acquired. Up almost $12,000. That's how it's done, folks. That is real fake money. Real fake money, guys. If you want to get my course on how to do just that, it's notascamcourse.com. All right. It's 10:30. I'm not catching this move with any real account, right? Any combine or otherwise. It's not my day. And this move left without me. So make sure you're in the Discord if you want to know when I'm coming back to stream. It'll either be January 2nd or the following Monday, depending on how I'm feeling. Maybe I want the break. But thank you all for hanging out with me this year. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Get ready for 2025 to be a really great year. I know I'm really looking forward to starting fresh. So take care. I'll see you guys in the new year. Peace.